Every major construction project is a massive deployment of capital. When millions or even billions of rand are on the line, a slight miscalculation in materials or an unchecked contractor rate can quickly tip a project into financial ruin. To prevent that collapse, developers rely on the quantity surveyor. A QS measures, prices, and values every element of a project, from the initial design stages right through to the final payment, ensuring the client's money is protected. This profession dates back to the 19th century, when specialist tradesmen would measure building materials to prepare standard schedules for builders. Today, modern demands require an exhaustive understanding of construction law, complex procurement, and sophisticated economic modeling. Because construction is inherently chaotic and unpredictable, the quantity surveyor stands as the definitive barrier between a client's approved budget and total financial disaster. Because the financial stakes are so high, South Africa maintains strict legal regulations over the quantity surveying profession to protect the public and ensure competence. This is the registration policy of the South African Council for the Quantity Surveying Profession, or SACQSP. Established by Act 49 of 2000, this is the mandatory statutory council that governs legal registration for anyone practicing in the field. It is important to separate this council from ASAQS, the Association of South African Quantity Surveyors. While they sound similar, ASAQS is a voluntary professional association, offering networking, industry resources, and advocacy. You join ASAQS for career support, but you must register with the SACQSP to legally practice, use the professional title, and assume formal financial liability for your work. Graduating with a degree does not immediately make you a professional quantity surveyor. You must first enter a mandatory candidate phase, working under constant supervision of a registered professional. This table outlines the academic routes to registration, showing how your specific background dictates your path. For instance, those with an accredited 480-credit honors degree bypass additional exams, while candidates with other qualifications must pass supplementary professional skills modules. During the candidate phase, log hundreds of practical training hours. Start with foundational competencies like cost estimating, precise measurement, and tendering. Then, master advanced phases. Conduct site valuations, process variation orders, administer complex contracts, and reconcile final accounts. The candidacy period forces graduates to undergo the rigorous development necessary to transition from assisting with measurements to carrying ultimate legal liability. Every hour of that candidate experience must be meticulously documented and translated into a formal portfolio of evidence to cross the regulatory threshold. This master portfolio begins with foundational, non-negotiable proofs, your certified identity documents, degree certificates, and detailed academic transcripts. The core of the application relies on the official QS diary and logbook. These documents track and prove the exact hours you spent across the required practical competencies over multiple years. The portfolio must also include a formal letter of undertaking. This is a sworn declaration proving that your work was performed under the direct, continuous supervision of a registered professional quantity surveyor. Once complete, this master portfolio serves as the definitive legal proof of your readiness, allowing you to advance to the final assessment panel. The final regulatory gateway is the Assessment of Professional Competence, or APC. This process involves rigorous interim and final paper submissions, culminating in a critical review of your logged experience. If your paperwork passes, you enter a high-pressure professional interview. Here, an assessing panel of experienced professionals will challenge your project decisions, testing your depth of knowledge and problem-solving skills. Cautionary tone. Many candidates fail at this stage because their experience logs are too generic. If a candidate spends their training period focusing on basic administrative tasks rather than core quantity surveying problem-solving, the panel will reject the application. Another critical error is administrative, confusing voluntary ASAQSP membership with legal SAQSP registration, or failing to secure a formally registered PRQSP as a continuous supervisor during the training period. The APC verifies that a candidate's professional judgment can withstand the pressures of protecting public infrastructure and multi-million rand client funds. Navigating this rigorous process yields a significant result. You emerge as a fully registered professional quantity surveyor, equipped to lead and manage the financial complexities of the built environment. This strict SACQSP registration process provides the mandatory accountability necessary for the South African construction industry to function safely. When a registered professional quantity surveyor signs off on a final account, the client can rest assured that every rand was tracked, every risk was measured, and their investment was protected every step of the way.